Hi there. I'm Joanna Douglas. I'm the founder and chief empowerment officer of Insight, where we talk about all things female leadership and all things Enneagram. I have to come clean about an experience I had this week with imposter syndrome. I talk with clients, we talk a lot on this channel about helping women overcome imposter syndrome. And the situation was I attended a professional development course for coaches, and it was about planning your year. And the woman who was leading it was a lovely presence. And she talked about she had one page with her bio, and it talked about all the books she'd written and the degrees she held and the clients that she had. And I the little self-talk monster uh, said, "What are you doing on this call? What who are you to talk about leadership and Enneagram? And what certifications do you have? What why in the world do you think you could help other women find their authentic voice?" I don't have a PhD. Well, it was the little voice. So it was saying, you don't have a PhD. You don't have an MSW. You don't have a MD. You don't have a DO. You don't have a PMP. You don't have. And the good news about personal growth and finding your authentic voice and doing inner growth work and doing work where you invest time in yourself and build self esteem is, in my case, I was aware of that. And I realized I've done a lot of work. I have a lot of initials. I have a lot of degrees. I have a lot of certifications. I have invested my time in becoming a good leader, practicing that in the workplace, and now to a point where if I'm being honest and authentic, my authentic voice is I may not know everything, but I know that I can help other people get to a point where I am and beyond. And I can hold that space. I can have the courage to face down that little opinion monster. I can know my personal power. I can be aware of my Enneagram type and the trappings of the personality that I developed at a young age and has kept me safe for so many years. And I'm now actively working to shed, to reveal my true self. All of this is leadership. All of this personal growth work, all of this investment of my time in not only myself, but in you, that qualifies me. I don't have a PhD. I'm never going to have a PhD. In fact, when I told my husband that I wanted to work on a PhD in women's studies, he said, "I will miss you." Because as someone who had also worked towards a PhD, he knew how much work it was going to take and how distant that was going to make us. So I made a choice to invest in myself and to know that I can be a lifelong learner. You can be a lifelong learner. You can invest time in yourself and make different choices in moments that you're proud of and that help build your self-esteem. So you can be authentic, courageous, powerful, and be the leader that you know you're capable of being. But I invite you to begin to spot the little opinion monster and know something greater for yourself. Push through that anyway. I'm here in my workout clothes with no makeup. And if if I am inviting you to be an authentic person, then I have to be it too. And that means sharing that personal growth is not a destination, expanding your ability to lead with authenticity and with personal power and confidence. It's not permanent. You are working on it in every moment. I'm working on it in every moment. That is the delight, if I choose that word very carefully, wisely. It's the part of being human. And the part of being a bigger, better version of yourself is being self aware, knowing when there is that little voice that no longer serves you. And you just turn the volume down on it by exposing myself, by being vulnerable myself. I'm holding space for you to be vulnerable, for you to be courageous with your team, to share foibles with your team, with your family, and most of all, with yourself. What would that thought, if I had allowed that thought to power my day, how would I have reacted? Probably defensively, probably from a place of fear, of less than. Would I have been able to serve my purpose, to be the best version of myself if I had listened to that? I'm not going to stop the voice. It's a human experience. Maybe I'll stop it. Well, right now I haven't stopped it. Right now I can just look at it and go, that's not true. And I can know something greater. And I can know something greater for you. And I can know something greater for your team. And I appreciate you being here with me on this mission to change the world of work for women. It's a big task, and we're up to it. And as you ponder the initials, the PhD, MSW, MBA, CPA, whatever those initials are that you either feel like if you had them, you'd be better, or you feel less than because you don't have them. Think about who's saying that. It's not your true, authentic self, it's some other version. I invite you to turn the volume down or turn the effort down to get all of those initials and know your worth as you are. You're wonderful, and so am I. And as you ponder that, I hope you have a powerful day.